Let's talk sports. Hey, I'm real excited about the show today because I have some serious special guests. I mean, this is kind of mind blowing for me, and I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be special. So for those who y'all who are jumping on and you come in, I got a special guest. That's all I'm gonna say about that. In about 105, you're gonna know who that special guest is. But before I get into that. I want to talk about something that is very important to me. Um, when I started the show, Let's Talk Sports, I mentioned before in the video that I felt like I had a lot of people who were supporting me starting the show. Now, regardless of how that happened or what that happened, that's neither here nor there. What I mean is, in life, one of the biggest lessons I've learned is you can't do anything by yourself. You have to have support. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have a big circle, but you have to have a circle. Believe me, it's going to be a time that you need to reach out and ask somebody for help or reach out and be able to communicate with somebody about some of the things that are troubling you. That's why I always post on my videos mental health awareness, because everybody was talking about when COVID hit, but man, even long before COVID, I would reach out to people and say, hello, how you doing? And it's just something I did because it's some people that really need that. We just don't know it. And I just want to encourage you guys, listen, always reach out to people for support and for help. And don't think so cynical. Everybody is not out to hurt you. Some people are there to really help you and listen to you. Sometimes it may be something deeper than you think, and God may give you some type of message from that person. I'm just saying that we got to do that better. And I'm working on that myself because I have a serious problem reaching out for help. And one day I'll go into that, but it won't be today. But I have a serious problem with it simply because sometimes you think you have to do it by yourself. You just don't. You need support. You need help, and it's okay to ask for it. Now let's get to the sports. Let's get to this real quick, because yeah, I try my best not to be arrogant. I don't want to be overconfident. Some of the things that I hear, and I'm sorry that my demeanor comes off this way, but it's kind of hard when you know your stuff. I told you in the NCAA tournament, take the underdog. None of those top seeds had really played anybody significant. And you're seeing that. And then since they hadn't played anybody significant, look what's happening. They're getting eliminated. Now, this is nothing against all those colleges that got eliminated. Man, you guys did great to get there, and I respect that. And I'm not saying anything bad, but I'm just saying, when you're looking at these seeds next year in the bracket, you might want to do some research on the team and how they match up. Because if you're a gambler, you got your butt handed to you. I promise you now, you can just tear your doggone thing up. And I've been saying it on my reels leading up to this point. See, the only difference between so-called a big school and a small school is the atmosphere. It's way more people at that game, and the goals look a little bit higher, and the court lists look a little bit wider. But these coaches today, they're starting to coach those kids, hey, no moment is too freaking big. It's still basketball. It's still passing, shooting, dribbling, defense. It's still the same thing, no matter who you're playing in front of or where you're playing at. And those coaches coached those kids up. And they went up against some of those so-called big schools, and they beat them. And it wasn't a surprise to me. I'm telling you, I wish I could tell y'all that I was actually sitting down last night and watching it, but I wasn't. I was actually out working. I had no choice. It's what I have to do. But looking at the scores, all I can do, just picture me looking at the scores, just laughing my butt off, because if you watch me and you follow me, I made plenty of reels telling you gamblers, take the underdog. Take the underdog. Now, I'm not saying the underdog won every single time. I'm just saying the majority of the time the underdog won. Now, guess what? There are no number one seeds left. None. They're all gone. Some of them left on the first day. So obviously I must have had some kind of inside scoop on it, or maybe I'm just the luckiest person in the world. But I did try to tell you guys. Now, going forward in the Elite Eight and the Final Four, hey, at this point right here, you're looking at those seeds, you should have learned by now. Don't do that. Man, you got to see how those teams match up. I think it's going to be a surprise Final Four. I don't think who you think is going to get in the Final Four. And I say that with all confidence because I'm just saying it now. The underdog is the underdog. And these guys can play. Look, I ain't here. Yes, I am. I take that back. I was going to say I'm not here to advocate gambling. I am here to advocate gambling. That's part of what we do. We help people pick who they want to bet on, and we take pride in it to say we're right. I'm not saying that we're going to do it, but I'm just saying that's what we do. And why do I do that? Because, man, look, when you're looking at things from the outside in, you can see it a lot clearer than when you're inside out. Because when you're inside, you're just thinking about how much money you want to win, what team is going to win, and you don't see everything. But when you're outside looking in, you can see everything clearly because ain't no money on the line. So that means I can come give you guys good predictions. And those of y'all who are betting on the Elite Eight in the Final Four, whether it's women or men, you better look at those matchups before you decide to take the higher seed, or you're going to get your butt handed to you. That's just a word from Let's Talk Sports. I'm trying to give it to you that as straight as I can possibly give it to you. Now, with all that being said, it's almost time for my special guest. So let me talk about this. In the beginning of the show, I talked about monologue. I'm sorry. I talked about support and friendship and things of that nature. If y'all haven't noticed, society today, we have such trust issues with people that we meet because of the way the world works. Okay, so but here's something that happened in everybody's life. You have a past, and you have past friends and past people that you was with them since you was in freaking elementary school. So you kind of had the chance to grow up with them your whole life. And I call them the true day ones because they were there when you was snotty nose and bad breath and all that good stuff, boogers in your nose. They were there at the beginning. Like they saw you at the beginning. Then they also see you get good in sports and they see you move on in life and they find themselves supporting you in every single way. I said that because what people don't understand is you just ain't gonna do it without support. That if a person builds something without support, please give me a call because I don't see how you done it. I need to know how you done it because somebody always steps in your life, especially if you're a Christian. Somebody always steps into your life that's going to help you along that path. They may help you in all kinds of ways. They may help you with just an encouraging word, but they're going to help you. So I got to sitting back and I was thinking, I have missed a lot of family events. I missed a lot of, different important events in my lifetime. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I didn't have some regrets because in everything you do, there's a sacrifice. I'm sorry, I was never one of those 9 to 5 kind of guys. I did that for almost 30 years of my life. And I realized that I couldn't get any fulfillment. And it wasn't just about money. I mean, because I was in a position where honestly, I was making a lot of money. And I realized that I was unhealthy. I didn't have the right mindset. I didn't know how to sit down and relax. It's just played such a major role in where I'm at today. I felt myself, how do we say it? I felt myself trying to always outdo instead of just sitting back and realize that, hey, it's okay to tell someone that they did a good job. It's okay to tell someone, I'm so happy for you and be genuinely happy for them. All of these things are okay. And why do I say all that? I say that because when you do these things, you get what I call a group around you. Now, this is not a group that you may talk to every day. This is not a group that you may talk to for years, but it's a group that when you need that person to call, when you need that person to reach out to and or go to an event with, or anything like that, you can call them. And it doesn't matter how long you have talked, as soon as they pick up the phone, it's like you never missed a day. It's like you never missed a beat. You have so much fun catching up with each other's lives that it's just really, really a special thing. So I'm going to encourage those who watch this show today or come back and watch this show to pay attention to what I mean about support and having people around you to maybe fill in that blank, or put that schoolmate fitting in the perfect way because of something they said or something they did. I remember I tell all my kids this, right? There's nothing more powerful than a person that encourages you. A person that actually looks at you and can tell you how bad you're being, but then turn around and say, listen, I support you. I'm with you no matter what. My producer is actually like that. That's why it doesn't matter. We went years without talking to each other before we pick up the phone. Hey, what's going on? Like it was nothing. To have just one person in your life that can give you some type of encouragement, it's a beautiful thing. Well, that leads me to this point. I'm about to bring on my special guest. And having one person to support you is a beautiful thing. But having a group of people support you, and that puts you on a whole nother level. Starting Let's Talk Sports was probably one of the hardest things I had to do because I'm doing it with minimal funds. And I'm older, so I mean, it is what it is. But like some people say, it's their calling. I know this is my calling. I know this is what I was put here to do. This is that moment. And everything that I'm venturing out in business, I know this is that moment. And I know that the struggle and the process that I have to go through is something that's going to prepare me for when this show gets huge. And I say all that to say this. I'm about to bring on my special guest in 2 minutes. Hey, Rashard, I know you here. I know you can hear me. I'm talking to my producer guys for those who are looking at me. You can hear me? Have we sent the link out? Is everything done? Say it again. They're not on stream yet, but you did send the stream, right? All right, cool. That's all right. Because I want the audience to really meet these guys and show them, who that is. Um, I'm talking to him now. Everybody give it a second. We're going to give it a second. I'm sure I'll be able to see him when she is joined, right, Richard? Mm-hmm. 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 Do 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 do. Huh? So everybody who's just joining in, we're waiting on our special guest to jump on. Um, it's uh, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, so we're gonna be patient with them because we know it's something different for them. And once they hit the link and be able to join, we'll be ready to rock and roll. So y'all hang tight for those of y'all who are gonna be looking at this later, and for those of y'all who are jumping on now. Did I send you the wrong number, Rashard? She said she don't have the link. Uh, What's that? Class 85, what's going on?
Last night we went out and had a meet and greet um, at a bar, sports bar, and boy, we turned it out. It was like BTW class of '85 takeover, and so we had just a really good time. And now we're at Penn Stack in Las Colinas doing the bowling, and tonight we're gonna be on the party bus. And then in the morning, can't leave out God. In the morning, I am preaching. They coming to my church.
Oh,
So
that's
we're
Corner.
just
That's
having a
beautiful.
wonderful time.
That's beautiful. You know what? I gotta say this, and I gotta say this live on the show. I wish I would have knew. I didn't know.
I wish you did too. And we just
I mean,
talked. I just assumed you knew.
and you
When
know,
all that posted on Facebook, I just thought you knew.
Rhonda, you don't understand. I left the other Facebook page, and I sent you a new link to the other page. You don't have my new page.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
sorry about that. Hey, we're gonna do it again. We got this together within two months and made this happen. So next time we're gonna put out even more notice and everything.
okay, do me a favor. Give me Russell.
Okay.
He
Where
he around there.
he's not here yet. Russell not
What
here yet.
What about Spencer? He there?
Yes, Spencer is.
Let me
Okay,
talk
you
to
want to talk
him.
to Spencer? Hold on. We paid for 5 more people. Yeah. And so we're gonna get a little bit more, I know.
Spencer Matt.
I have to ask one. I'm not over.
Ask for us. I know. Ask for us. Just ask. Just ask. Okay.
What's going on, bro?
Spencer Matt.
What's up, man?
Man, what's going on, man?
Huh?
What's going on?
Man, I don't know, bro. What's up with you, man? You weren't able to
Listen,
make it down, huh?
bro, I didn't know.
Huh?
I did not know about this.
I thought they were sending it to everybody online. You on that group meet?
No, I'm not on the group me, and I changed my Facebook page, so I did not know about this.
Oh man,
Dude,
Cole, I thought everybody knew, man.
bro, it's okay. It's okay. Look, just seeing you guys together is a good thing for me. Having you guys on my show
Yeah,
is a
but you
good
know,
thing for me.
we gonna try to have them to set the same thing that we did down here in Shreveport, man.
Hey,
So
would you do me a favor? Tell them what class of '85 is doing.
okay.
Tell them right now. Tell everybody what because I love what you guys are doing. You guys are class of '85, which y'all decided to get together, and we want to get together twice a year. Tell me how that happened.
Yeah. So we gonna try to get to do this at least once a year.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna try to do it once a year.
No, Crunda, I want y'all to tell me what y'all gonna do.
We'll tell you. I'll text you next time.
Oh God, y'all scared to be on the camera? Tell me.
Hey, Mark Smith said, "What's up?" Here he is.
Oh, what's up, baby?
What's up, money?
Hollywood.
What's
Hollywood.
crack-a-lacking? What's crack-a-lacking?
Man, it's good to see you, man.
Hey,
It's good.
same here, my nigga.
I mean, I really wish I could. I really wish I was there with you guys, man. I really do. I did not know it.
Say what now?
Did you know you was on my show?
What show? Oh, my bad. I found out. Yeah, that's what LeCron said. Oh, he on the show. Oh,
Hey,
man. So how you been?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I feel good. I can't complain, brother. I can't complain.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, look. Let me ask you a question. Is Deborah Diggs there?
You know what, Richard? She ended up getting ill this weekend.
Oh
So she's
wow.
not able to attend. But initially she participated with all the activities, the planning, but she's not able to show up because she got ill this weekend.
Oh wow.
That's what I
Okay.
said.
Okay. So let me see. Who's there? Who's there other than you, Spencer, Crunda? Who else is there?
Hold on, let me try to let you see.
Yeah, I want to see him.
You want to see who all here? Are you able to see the table?
Yeah, I saw that. I want you to take the phone to him. Take it to Stephanie Proctor.
Okay. What's up? What's up?
What's that? Oh my God, is that Valerie?
Who is that? He can't see her. He can't see the Valerie.
That's Valerie.
That's right. How are you?
Yolanda, don't give me that look. Don't give me that look, woman. I see that
That's
look.
the look you gonna get. No, that's right. Where are you?
I am on my show in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I did not know about this, Yolanda.
You was on Facebook.
No, Yolanda, you guys have my old page. I deleted the page. I have
It is
a
on
whole new
Facebook.
page.
I saw your pod thing afterwards. It was on Facebook.
But I didn't see what y'all talking about.
Okay, you need to visit the page so you can see you are an active member. So you act like it.
Oh, you
Go on
talking
there
about the
and
group?
check.
Hold on, child. You talking about the
You
group
go
me?
on there and check because you're an active member. There is no
Oh.
excuse. I don't want to hear that. Am I on something that I can cuss? Because I don't.
Yeah, go ahead. You can curse. Go ahead.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. You know how to read that goddamn thing. Hell, now. You can read. Reading is fundamental. You were in Miss Dixon's class.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so pay
ma'am.
attention to the page.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't want to hear that shit no more.
Right, but Yolanda.
You are an active member of 85, right?
That's correct.
You did, yeah. You were in the class.
But Yolanda, you do know that I didn't pay attention in Miss Dixon class.
Okay, well, you're gonna pay attention in this class, okay? Okay.
I promise. I
And I don't want
promise.
to hear nothing else. You have no excuse.
I have no excuse. You're right.
None. And so guess what? Your ass live in Louisiana. So when Texas and all the areas come to Louisiana, you better have your shit together because we gotta have ours.
Okay.
Because Texas did the damn thing for us.
All right, I got you. I got you.
Make me knock the hell out of you when I see you.
Why not? Yolanda, ain't nothing changed, baby.
I know it. I know it.
But you know what? I know you still love me. I know you still love me.
What?
I say, I know you still love me.
Well, I tell you what, again, you are a member of this class. That means
That's
you
right.
go on our page and you visit. We don't make personal calls. How about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. Now you're out pack. Hey, Richard, how you doing?
What's up? ain't nothing, girl, ain't nothing different. It's good to see you. Oh my God, who is that? I can't see who that is. Bring the camera closer to you. Bring that camera closer to you so I can see who you are.
Your face in there at the bottom?
Just tell me who you are. I can't see her. Rashad, why can't I see her?
This Shirley, Richard.
Oh! Shirley, I promise you, I could not see you. I couldn't see you. Like I see, all I see is the silhouette of your head. That's it. So you gotta, how you doing?
I'm good. How you been?
Man, I'm good. You saw Yolanda get on me. Ain't nothing changed, huh?
I mean, nothing changed. What is it?
Ain't nothing changed. She's still the same way. I just want you to know, you guys are live on my show.
Are we?
Yes. Y'all are live on Let's Talk Sports. Is that, oh my gosh, Sheila. Is that Sheila? What's happening, Sheila? I was just telling her y'all are live on my show. I'm so happy to have my class on my show.
Yeah, we wish you could have joined us.
Hey, I can't say it's an excuse because Yolanda just got on me and said it was no excuse. But it is what it is. Yolanda, she's gonna be who she is.
We're gonna catch you next time.
I know. Y'all gonna get me. Y'all gonna get me. Sheila, it's good to see you. I always give you compliments on Facebook too.
Yes, sir. Yes, you do.
I sure do.
Look what got next to me.
Who is that? Who behind you?
What's up, man?
What's up? Who is that?
Tony Wafer.
Tony. Hey, Tony, look at that head.
What's up,
Your
man?
head just as big as mine.
Hey,
Your head just as big as mine.
I hear you, man.
Bro, you look good. You look good.
Hey, bro, you do too, man.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to do my thing. I would tell you what's going on, but you guys, Yolanda is right. I got to get more into that group so you guys can understand and know what I'm doing right now. Because right now, you live on my show.
Okay.
All right, who else is there? Who else is there?
Hey, what's going on, Richard? This Gary, man.
Gary, bro, listen, Gary. I see you on Facebook. I see you on Facebook all the time, bro. Look, I heard you said something. You said something about your wife not too long ago. That was her birthday?
Well, no, that wasn't me because I really don't be on Facebook. Ain't nothing on Facebook with my picture.
But you do post sometimes, right?
No, I don't never post nothing.
So you wait a minute, hold on. You ain't never post nothing about your wife. I got the wrong person in.
Oh no, my wife ain't even on Facebook. Yeah.
So why
But the
you don't
only
like?
thing on Facebook about me is my face, though. I just got a picture on there, but I don't ever post nothing.
But it's still good to see you still in Shreveport.
Oh yeah. How your brother Leandre doing, man?
Man, he doing good, bro. He about 30 minutes away from me right now, but he doing good. He doing good.
Okay, man. It's been a while.
I mean, it's been a while, but he's really doing good, man. He the same old person.
Well, that's good.
Ain't nothing
Well,
changed.
he's here in Louisiana.
He's in
Well,
Baton
he
Rouge.
live in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, he in Baton Rouge too.
Yeah. Well, okay, there you go, the grounder.
All right.
All right, now you done talked to everybody.
Listen.
All right, so have a good rest of your show. Thank you for having us on. You know that the class of '85 is still keeping it live.
Look, you guys are the best. Thank y'all so much.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hey, Rashard. You can hear me? What were you trying to say? Well, I didn't know what you was trying to say to me. Okay. With that being said, that was that support group. Now, I'm gonna say this. I think everybody misunderstood me because I think they believe I'm still a part of our class of '85 group, but I'm not still a part of class of '85 group because what happens is when I change page, I gotta set, even though I'm a member, I can't see it. I can't see this stuff because it's on my old page, but I'm gonna make sure I see it next time because this is the type of support group that I'm talking about. This is those people that you tell everything to. Man, you just cannot do things by yourself. You have to have help. And this show needs all the support it can get. Plus, I know that those guys are doing things that need support as well. It's reciprocal. We give it back to one another. But I want to do something a little different than sports. But get this. I said all that to say this. We have a special guest next Thursday. And she's one of the contributors to the show. She's gonna come on. We're not gonna keep her on long because she told me I better not get her on the show and embarrass her. Well, her name is Decker Bryant, and she owns her own business, and I'm gonna talk about that more on the show Thursday. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Saints because she's a huge Saints fan. Of course, everybody should just get ready that the Saints are gonna be talked about this every Thursday. But the upcoming Thursday show is gonna be the Saints. It's going to be the Kansas City. We're going to go back to the NFL draft series, free agency. We're going to talk about the New Orleans Saints for a little while. We're going to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs a lot because I really want to say some things about Kansas City and why I predict that they'll probably be representing the AFC in the Super Bowl again next year. And we're also going to talk about the New York Jets, who are really, really putting all their eggs in one basket, waiting on Aaron Rodgers. They're putting all their eggs in one basket. If Aaron Rodgers don't come through, I mean, it may be rough for them. And they also got a new receiver by the name of McCole Hardman, who I'm a fan of. And I'm kind of mad that he left Kansas City, but it is what it is. I understand the business of how the business works. All that being said, and I don't know if you guys have been following me, and some of you guys have gotten links. Obviously, I do more than just this show. I also have other things that I'm trying to do, other businesses that I'm doing at the same time. But one of the things that we do on Let's Talk Sports is look, we're trying to put something together today. Oh, actually, if you've been watching us from the beginning, it's been an ongoing thing as we're trying to show improvement every single week. And we do that with your contribution. So we're asking anybody, we're gonna put the cash out in the comments like I always do. I'm also gonna put my link to PayPal as well. And if you guys can contribute with anything toward the show, we really appreciate it. It's just something that has to be done because I just don't know how to stop doing it. And I'm pretty much all self-fund. I won't say that. I'm pretty much to the point where I'm going to self-fund this as much as I have to because there's no way that this show is not going to be a hit show. With that being said, Also, I want you guys to check out the other link that's going to be in the comments with my online store. It's Elite Necessary. I've been playing around with it and playing around with it. I actually got it from a friend because they couldn't do it. It's hard to market those type of stores. But man, when I tell you, these stores have great freaking products that you don't see on everyday shelf. You go in all the different stores. It has, especially for pets and for women and for kids. It's just a lot of different type of stuff out there. If you're trying to get out of the norm, I'm going to put that in the comments as well. And you'll also be seeing links to that and advertisement to that Elite Necessary store. So I hope you guys join me. With that being said, is real quick. I just want to give a shout out and a thank you for those who watched the show Thursday night. I want to thank my producer, who did two things to make the show better. It's an improvement, and I have to say this on air because I get this a lot that people say I'm not that approachable. I am approachable. I just don't like stupidity. But he can approach me and tell me something, and I would love. I'm going to always listen. And he came to me and said, "Hey, let's get the show more organized. You got to stop getting off subject." And he set me straight. I don't have a problem being said. Some people have a problem with it. I don't. I take everything just like it's supposed to be taken. And he also showed me why he asked me to do that. And if you didn't see the show last Thursday night, you need to go back because for the first time I watched this show, it wasn't just the guy's voice or my voice. It was the art behind it. And you can see the art really shining. And I watched the show 2 or 3 times, not to toot my own horn, because I'm always trying to get better. And I'm looking at this artistry and how this thing was doing. It was absolutely amazing. So if you hadn't seen that show, go back and watch that show. Richard, I got to say this, man. Check this out real quick. You don't have to get on, but they can hear you. If you want to get on, that's fine too. But I have to tell you this. I remember, and I'll end with this, guys. I remember listening to 2 things, and both I'm a fan of. One was Tyler Perry, when he said he started his stage shows. The other one was the producers of the show Married with Children. That was one of actually was the first sitcom to air on Fox, because back then Fox was a new station and nobody really watched Fox. To be quite honest with you, we couldn't watch it because it was always staticky. But they were one of the first shows on that station, and those 2 people have something in common. They both started shows that nobody came to, that nobody paid attention to. Tyler Perry said he can't tell you how many plays he did where he had 1 or 2 people sit in the audience and he knew he had lost money on it. The producers for Married with Children say they got away with so much stuff, so much dialogue, because nobody was watching them, so Fox didn't care what they really said. And both of those things became major hits. So that's why I said all that to say this. Somebody asked me, why you continue to do this show when nobody's watching? And I tell them the same thing. Those 2 things really pop up in my head. I enjoy this show. I have passion for this show. And I know people watch the show because I go see the views afterwards. So people watch the show for the person who told me that. They just don't watch it live. And all I need is just people to watch the show, because eventually I'll make a promise to you. Unless God take me off this earth before it's over, everybody gonna watch this show. And I'm always go back and remember this moment. So with all that being said, I want to thank my producer for all the magic he does behind this show. I want to thank my guest who comes on to the show and contribute to this show. And I want to thank all the people who are going to watch this, because this means a lot to me. Don't worry about my class 85. I love them to death. And I'll get that straight, because that's my support group. And for those who are going to watch this, they know that's my support group. And I say all that to say this. Richard Cole, Let's Talk Sports. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep going forward until this show become the #1 podcast out there. Oh, and by the way, we are desperately trying, it is to no avail right now, but desperately trying to get the show uploaded to places like Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I'm working on that every freaking day that I can, because that'll take us to another range. But if you can't catch us on Facebook, You can catch us on YouTube because we're airing on YouTube as well. So if you, anywhere you want to see the show, you can see the show. We're getting it together. Again, we need contributions. Thank you so much for those who are joining. This is Richard Cole with Let's Talk Sports. Peace. I'm out.